that you can earn about $10 per person in your business. So working off that calculation, that would take us to 500 people to make $5,000 per month. Just working off that calculation. There'll be some fast start money. There'll be some money from builder's tax. There'll be some matching bonus. The more people you personally enroll in this business, the more matching bonus you make, okay? Right now, we're averaging about 15% of our total income is matching bonus. Now, the matching bonus is 10%, right? Well, how is it possible we can be making 15%? It's probably possible to make 50%, because the more people you personally match on, that's the secret of this compensation plan. That's where the money is. Something else I want to talk about briefly. You know, people worry about how big their business gets and does it grow away from it. It doesn't matter. If you have people getting paid, they're going to build businesses, and it will eventually fill in and thicken up. It takes patience to make a lot of money in this industry and in this business. Can you go make 6 figures next year in 2011? Absolutely. I can say that because Leisha and I just did it, okay? We've already done it in 2010, and you can certainly do the same thing. You have a better company than we started with. This company started November 6th, okay? Everything else was practice. If you weren't around for that, you're blessed. Okay? And Brian could tell you, and some of the others in the room, there was a challenge to get this business going. Because, you know, it's hard to build a company without a product. Well, we have a product now. You know, Taza DeVita is an outstanding product. And if you're going to be built around one product as a company, it better be one heck of a product. And it is. Okay? I think everybody already knows that. So let's talk about our first steps to building a business. I don't want to talk about this in you personally. I want to talk to you about the next person you bring in, okay? What are we going to do with the next person you bring in? How big of a list are we going to make with that person? My advice to you is 20. Everybody's got 20 people in their cell phone you can talk to right now, okay?
It's not an intimidating number.
Exactly, exactly. Everybody's got 20 people.
First 20.
Your first 20, exactly. And that's important to say it that way. It's like sponsoring your first 3, not your only 3. The first 20 you're going to talk to. It's practice. Out of that first 20, you probably have a decent conversation with 10 of them. And those people you take to the next step, whether it's a 3-way call with your upline. All this is in the outline. If you don't have it, get on our email list, get it for your team builders. Randall's going to have this in the back office there too. And you'll have access to that. So make sure if you're not, before you leave today, make sure you register or get your email to Randall or register at pureteambuilders.com. That's going to be our portal for everything we do. All our information, all our support is going to be there, okay? And it's available to anyone. Okay, back to the premise of talking to 20 people first. You're going to talk to 20, and 10 you're probably going to have a good conversation with. What does that mean about the other 10? It doesn't matter. The other 10 don't matter right now. They may matter later. Okay, but right now they don't matter. Okay, then out of that 10, we'll probably end up putting, 3 to 5 in the business. Well, what about the other 7? It doesn't matter. Okay, I didn't sign up for that class. Okay, what matters is who's moving forward and who wants to do this. You know, probably the most critical thing in this industry is spending your time with the right people. Okay, spending your time with the right people is critical. You know, spending your time with people that you're constantly having to pull along. Okay. Yeah, constantly having people that you have to pull along and cajole and coach them up and do whatever you have to do with that isn't going to work. When they're ready, they're ready. It's really a simple thing. And think about this when you're working with people. You've got a bucket of tennis balls.